What's up? It's the build breakdown. This is an episode that has been very popularly requested and something I've wanted to do for a while. Answer all of your questions from basically Instagram, Facebook, YouTube on what's going on with my car and what's all done to it. So let's start it off. Start with the front end of the car. Front bumper is Outcast Garage K2 bumper. I had the bumper corner markers there smoothed out by Nathan of Metal in Motion, Nathan Chin. Nathan also did the custom canards for me. The base started off as Origin, and the top ones are metal that we actually designed and traced out ourselves. The bottoms were shortened up and modified so they fit this front bumper a little better. Still no grille. The hood is the OEM metal hood, also modified by Nathan of Metal in Motion. I wanted to do like a V-mount ducting style hood. Eventually this will get changed, so there won't be any more line here. It'll just be smooth all the way ducted to the intercooler sides and everything too. That'll be probably on the next iteration of the hood, but for now that's what we're working with. The fenders. Fenders are the OEM metal fenders. These are also done by Nathan Chin, Metal in Motion. These are all metal fenders. This is the metal that was cut from there. I mean, you can pull on this. This is all metal bodywork. They've been destroyed, they've been fixed. I love metal bodywork. That's the way most things I would like to keep metal. The wheels. These are custom built Work VSXXs, built by Alex Henderson, that wheel dude. That's white. Can't really tell, but a gold flake finish on the faces. They're 18 by 9.5 plus 4 or 7, I can't remember offhand. No spacers or anything like that. Obviously the Zestino tires. Alright, moving on, we got the custom mirrors. These are some Ganador replica mirrors for an S14. I made some custom base plates and Nathan smoothed them out and painted them silver for me. The skirts are the Outcast Garage Hikata Dori skirts. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. The extensions are custom ones blended between the Outcast Garage skirt extensions, and then the rear sections are actually Urus Monkey Magic pieces that I thought would match the front canards, so we had those cut and molded to the Outcast pieces. Next, we got some spare wheels. These are actually from Keys Cressida back in the day, if you have some inside Midwest drift history. The roof spoiler is just a cheap eBay one that I liked. Shout out to Huff Nasty. It's the only one I could find that actually kind of flowed decently well. Still not in love with it, but they don't really make much for these cars. Alright, the rear canard diffuser setup. That's all stuff for an Evo 789 from Varis. The exhaust is custom built by Chuck Bauer. It's the tips at least are. That's 3-inch dual blast pipes. The rest of the exhaust is built by Ryan Clemens and myself while we were doing a turbo setup. The spoiler, obviously pretty well known on this car, is a 326 power spoiler. It is originally from Scott Anderson's car. He had a purple S13.5. I'll try to throw a clip or something, a picture here. But it's from his car, and I always liked the way that these looked. Eric Chaub, etc., he had it, and I thought it would just add some shape to the car because it's just a very bubbly car. So what I tried to do is, if you see this kind of line right here by that difference, this line, we tried to line it up with that and move it down and back as far as you can. You can see the custom mounts there. The trunk's not all the way closed because it popped because I was shooting some stuff, but you can see the mounts there. Some shout outs on the stickers and back. I only try to support those that support me, so if you're on here, thank you. If you're not, shoot me a sticker. Alright, obviously this side stuff is all the same. Alright, inside the car we have these. My favorite part, these custom door panels done by Ryan Clemens. Something I always liked with the rat rod and hot rod scene, and I always wanted them in my drift car, opposed to just having a flat sheet or something like that. Got the NASCAR style door bars, 6-point cage, gusseted A-pillars all the way down. We got the Cuzco bridge seats with the Takata harnesses, the Nardi leather 350 deep corn wheel, the NRG quick release and hub, Part Shop Max brake handle, or handbrake handle, and shift knob. We've got all the window controls relocated in here. This still functions and all that. Still functions, stereo functions, heat functions, all that. And here we've got my gauges. Wideband for each bank, as well as the Turbo Smart boost gauge using the AM 4.9 LSU sensors. Clock does still work, and the digital display too. Turnkey car, turn signals, etc. All still works, road legal, etc. In the trunk, we got the Optima red top battery, the Radium 3 pump fuel surge tank, E85 safe with the 450 liter per hour Walbro pumps, E85 safe. We got the Radium fuel filter and heatsink. We've got Radium fittings along with all custom hardline stainless steel done by Ryan Clemens, Apamoto. He also did the custom lines. Underneath here, you can't see it, is the Continental Flex Fuel sensor that goes to the Haltech engine management system. Alright, for brakes, stock brakes, actually stock rubber lines up front even. In back we have stock brakes as well, with the Maverick dual caliper bracket, custom stainless lines to it. Yeah, just cheap pads, and it's been working great. Alright, suspension. I don't know how to give you a good angle while the car is on the ground, but we got the Part Shop Max lower arms, stock knuckles, Stance XR3 coilovers, Hotchkiss sway bars, SPL end links. Let's see if you can get that Stance XR3. In back, we've got the Part Shop Max traction rods, tow rods, camber rods, the Hotchkiss sway bars, SPL end links as well. We've got the Z1 diff cover. We've got the Tomei Trax 2A differential. We have the SPL solid subframe bushings, solid diff bushings, lockout kit. Trying to think of anything else. The engine, this is the VQ35 DE. This is the engine that came with the car. I ran this engine, I bought this car 89,000 miles. I put on about 13,000 pretty hard miles, mostly just drifting and driving to and from events without touching it. It was insanely reliable. I had the plenum spacer, as you can see, the Megan test pipes, a drop-in filter. It was awesome. Currently now, it's obviously a different story. It is built. The bottom end is built by Landon Haley of Landslide Performance out of Maplewood. It's got Cosworth bearings. It's got Manley I-beam Turbo Tough rods, Manley Platinum Series pistons. It's got the HR coolant and the head gasket mod. It's got the HR oil pump. It's got new water pump. It's got, trying to remember what else, the HR head gaskets. It's got the Viton new valve seals, all ARP fasteners throughout. It's got just the plenum spacer. Again, heads are stock, everything's stock. As far as the turbo kit, the manifolds are Jim Wolf Tech. They're cast log style manifolds. The pros of these, it bolts up to your stock down pipes, those test pipes, which is a neat thing. Even though we ended up making new ones from mine, it's a nice thing to have. It fits real snug. You can tell it looks like the kit isn't even complete. You're like, where's the rest of it for a twin turbo? But that is it. It's got the heat shields on there and everything. But we use the Jim Wolf Tech manifolds, the Jim Wolf Tech 700 BB series turbos. It's a modified Disco Potato GT 2860 RS 0.86 AR. And we've got the Jim Wolf Tech turbo outlets, the downpipes, O2 housings, whatever you want to call them. From there, it's all custom exhaust done by Ryan Clemens. The charge piping, everything's custom for the V-mount setup, as you can see. All done by Ryan Clemens. It's a Treadstone twin turbo 1300 intercooler, a Canard NASCAR dual pass radiator. All pie cuts for all the fab. All vibrant components for fabrication. All the piping, all the clamps, all the couplers. We got the Turbo Smart blow-off valve. We got the chase bays, booster delete and prop valve, Eventually we will be removing this and combining it with that reservoir. They sent me a nice little kit, just haven't got around to do that. I'll do that in a future episode. Tomei oil cap. We've got a chase-based prototype reservoir. I've got the new one. Again, we'll probably do that in a future video. The Greddy thermostatic sandwich plate with the Greddy filter. Sorry for the torn up headlight wiring, I just needed to get that out of the way. Back here, the wiring's still pretty much factory. I removed a bunch of stuff just to clean it up a little bit, but that's the next project, is cleaning up that corner. We're running the Haltech Platinum plug-and-play ECU, E85 fuel. And obviously, we deleted the secondary firewall there. The M7 catch can. Shout out to Jose for that deal. Custom coolant surge tank, Ryan Clemens as well. As you can see, just making this twin turbo V-mount is just nuts, getting it all to fit. We got the coil oil cooler. You can see this is where the intakes are. So everything was just a crazy fit. The power steering cooler, the other intake, the Zestino tires. Let's see if you can get any cool angles through this. The Mazworks oil pan. So I hope I answered most of your questions. I know I missed a bunch of stuff. I know there's a bunch of random leftover questions from Elator's Pop Your Hood Bro. I hope I addressed some of those. If not, comment below. I'll try to address them either in the comments or do a follow-up video, because again, super nervous behind the camera, trying my best, but we're getting this figured out. Also, this should be the first video shot from the new camera, Sony a6000. Picked that up just yesterday because I was frustrated using the iPhone and haven't run out of space, so instead of a new phone, bought a new camera. Hopefully going to get some better quality for these videos and updates in the future. Let me know what you think about it. Also got a Sony Vegas Pro, I think 14, so going to try to have an actual editing software instead of using the Splice program. So hopefully have some better quality videos and some cooler future content. So yeah, comment below if this is what you wanted to see. If it sucks, I'll try other stuff. Just trying to throw stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks right now, and trying to also figure out how to be less nervous on camera. So until next time, thanks again.